My name is Stacy. I'm known here as Flighty Rambler, and I'd like to welcome you to my channel today. And today I'm pleased to be able to bring you another haul video. I think haul videos are super fun to watch, and I have a few items to show you today. Thrifty Thursday is hosted here on YouTube by Sherry over at Turquoise Dreaming, and Thrifty Canucks was introduced to us by Kim Newberg. I'll have links to both of their channels listed in the description box below. Both Sherry and Kim have a huge list of participants in their description box, so I highly suggest go checking them out. I'm going to begin today's haul video with a book haul. The first is this Roget's Thesaurus of English Words and Phrases. The inscription reads, September 1970. To Charles. Best wishes, have a field day, from Dad and Mother. Now the dust cover is falling apart, but the front and back covers are this beautiful blue. It looks like this was copywritten in 1962, but the original was in 1852. That's amazing. It was quite a while ago. This book is full of this amazingly thin, beautiful paper with bold and regular text. And the index at the back is a nice list of words for some collage. If I don't use it for collage, I feel I'll be making a lot of envelopes or putting together a pack for my new Etsy shop. That's right, I have an Etsy shop, and I'll have a link to that in the description box below. I have a lot of napkins in my shop right now. If you're into textured napkins or ones with butterflies, birds, and flowers, then click that link and go check it out. This next book is Native Shrubs of the San Francisco Bay Region. It is copywritten in 1968. Because there was an older picture on the front, I wasn't sure what kind of pictures would be inside this cute little field book, but it has an amazing selection of black and white line drawings as well as some color pictures. Now, admittedly, being from 1968, those color pictures aren't very vibrant. They're kind of dull in color, but that's to be expected in an older book. I'm going to continue my little haul here with some golden books. The first is this lively little rabbit book. It is so cute. I picked it up for 50 cents at the thrift store. There is some damage on the front, and the plastic film on the front cover is also peeling. But I mean, look at these illustrations. They're adorable. It is copywritten for 1943, and this is the 19th printing of this book in 1971. So, I mean, the illustrations are just so cute. And there is large print text throughout the book, and there is some staining on the back pages and writing throughout the book, as you know, typical for kids books like this. But those illustrations are just incredible. My next book is this Bambi book. I mean, I love Bambi. It's a fabulous movie. There's some wear on the front cover, and there is some minor tearing at the top right corner. It was copywritten in 1948, and this is the 35th printing in 1973. Wow. Look at all the characters. There's so many cute pictures of the forest animals, and again, that large text. I mean, Thumper and Bambi and Flower. Just so cute. There is some staining on the pages, and the story has, it doesn't exclude the sad parts, but I mean, it's especially sad when they, highlight man has come into the forest and something tragic happens. I mean, that's just awful, but isn't it the truth? The next is this Bugs Bunny and the Health Hog. It is a big little golden book. I mean, there's a torn page on the very front page there. It's copywritten in 1986, and the illustrations are very 1980s. I mean, there's leg warmers, there's aerobics. I mean, it's a good story, and I love the characterizations of Bugs Bunny and Porky Pig, and even Petunia Pig makes a little entrance later on in the book. It's just really cute. There's staining throughout, which is kind of typical for a kid's book, so what am I? It's still cute. 50 cents, I mean, of course. My last book of the day is this children's book, Rose Petal Palace. This story is called Fun is All Around You. The inside cover is beautifully illustrated with an introduction of the characters in the series. I mean, look at that little kitty cat. That's Pitter Pat, is a fluffy, devoted kitten. Oh my God, that's so cute. It is copywritten in 1984 by the Parker brothers, of all things. And I think the characters are just pretty and are flower themed and just adorable. And I didn't realize it till I was doing this haul video that some of the pages have been torn out. Like, they're just completely missing. The story is incomplete. I mean, I paid 50 cents for it, but I didn't check to see if all the pages were there. They're torn out. I mean, where did they go? Oh my goodness, but there's sewn in signatures and plenty of other pictures to enjoy. I'm just not gonna get the full story of this book. Next part of my haul are going to be some fabrics and trims. I mean, I can't seem to resist these things. For $3, I found this amazing table runner. It has these beautiful cutouts with these gorgeous colors, and it's a long length of it with a repeated pattern. And I mean, the flowers on it are just so pretty. So I couldn't resist. This runner came home with me, and I'll put it in my stash. And to be honest, I'm not quite sure what to do with it. If you have any suggestions, please let me know in the comments section below. The next is this bag of trims. And they're called scrubby trims. And I guess it's not quite eyelash trim. And by the name, I would assume that this is what people would crochet to make like dishcloths or something like that, like a scrubby material. But I just bought it because that pink and yellow color were just so eye-catching, and it wasn't very expensive, so I'll add it to my stash. Next is this length of fabric with all these kids printed on it. I was charmed by it because it reminded me of Holly Hobby, but it isn't quite Holly Hobby. And I almost left it behind. I went hemmed and hawed about picking it up. But in the end, at a thrift store, if you don't get it when you find it, it might not be there next time. So I added it into my basket and it came home with me. I figure I can either use these illustrations on this fabric for journal covers, or I can send it in Happy Mail, or even put it up in my Etsy shop. The next is this little collection of seam binding and lace binding. I got the whole package for $1, and I'm going to just add it to my laces. There is some pretty neutral colors there. Then there is this little bundle of eyelet lace. Wow, there was a lot of lace for a very inexpensive price. And then I have a couple of wide laces that I found. I think they're absolutely beautiful. I could not leave them behind. I mean, they're just so pretty, and the price was right. The next is this. I thought it was a hanky or something, but it's not. It's rather large for a little hanky. I'm not quite sure what it is, but there's some embroidery on it, and really it was that trim on the outside that pulled me in to make sure it came home with me. It's really pretty. I don't know if it's handmade or machine made. I'm going to show a couple of remnants I picked up at Fabricland. The first was this loud one with all of these thought bubbles and speech bubbles and stuff. I thought it was just really cute. It reminds me of a video game. The next for $2.10 is this remnant of, it's like a tulle fabrics. It's not soft, it's kind of scratchy, but the pattern on it with those hearts, I mean, there was a lot in this remnant, and it's gonna go far. And I really like those hearts. It was a really pretty design. And there was another remnant at the thrift store that I couldn't walk away from. It's this blue lace. Now, $3.99 was really kind of expensive, but there's a lot on here. And it's that soft lace that crumples up nicely, and it's just so pretty. So yeah, it was a little overpriced, but this whole thing came home with me. And wow. It could have been a curtain, it could have been anything, but for me, it's just gonna be in my stash. Now I have a couple of doilies. The first is this beautiful crocheted one in this off-white ecru color. Just gorgeous. I mean, I wish I could crochet like that. And next is this matching set of doilies. And I like the pattern on it. Like the flower in the middle is just so pretty. So yeah, these are gonna go in my stash as well. then we have this applique. I was blown away when I found it at Value Village. The whole thing was $2.99, and there's a lot of that pretty fabric on it, but it was the embellishments that I couldn't turn away from. I can see it was either a collar or the beginning of an outfit, but not completed. There's a lot of this kind of stuff at the Value Village, and I was very fortunate to have found this. Oh, it's just gorgeous. So that's it with my fabric haul. Now I'm moving into paper products, and the first is Winnie the Pooh. This says it is a self-stick wallpaper border, and when I open it up, there's the panels, and it's just so cute. And there's Tigger and Eeyore, as well as Winnie the Pooh. Oh, just adorable. And self-stick, so it's like sticky on the back. I've never seen wallpaper like that before, or at least I don't have any in my stash yet. And next from the Salvation Army is this little bundle of blank cards, and I open it up just to check, and they are blank on the inside with that gorgeous cover with all those blue hearts, and there's some blank envelopes as well. So a nice find for $1. Well, 99 cents. And then I found a notebook, and it has black paper in it. Now I have black paper, but what drew me was the lines. The lines on the black paper on the inside. I mean, it's just crying out for some gel pen doodles. I decided to bring it home. I couldn't not bring it home. And the paisley on this notebook, I mean, I could have left it behind, but when I checked the paper on the inside, it looks like it's almost handmade, or it's like thick paper, and it has these flecks of like eco stuff on the inside. And when I checked the back cover, it was like originally $16.99. So I figured that could come home, and that's some nice paper that I can use. I didn't quite know what this was. But for 69 cents, I wanted to bring it home and have a look at it. I remember these kind of pages from when I was a kid, these self-adhesive pages for pictures. And yeah, I remember using them, but I also remember how they not stuck after a while. I mean, so I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Maybe my stamps, I'm not sure, but at least it came home with me. I have a few cards to share. The first is this package here, a little tin of cards for $1. It has all of these interesting questions on each of these cards. I mean, they're good conversation starters. The back and the pattern on the other side is interesting, but like, what is the best thing that happened to you during this past week? Some really interesting conversation starters on these cards. Now this is a larger deck of cards. It says it is good for little hands, so I'm just having a look at them, and the back cover is interesting, and so is the front. I mean, so that's really interesting that they have the color blocked out like that, and the pattern on the other side is just as interesting. It looks hand-drawn and scribbled. For 99 cents, I have this beat up package, and it turns out there's these little dog. This little dog is on there. It is so cute. And these cards have been loved. They have been well loved. The patina on the edges just showcases just how old and how worn they are. And oh, that little dog is adorable. Now, I wasn't quite sure what this was, but I decided to bring it home for 50 cents. And it turns out that it's these little tags that have all kinds of wonderful heart ideas and quotes on them to just give you a little bit of momentum to get over a rough patch. I mean, just let yourself be, take time to feel the love that surrounds you. Remember the magic within you. I mean, what great little quotes to, reach for when you're feeling a little blue. It says when you want to be encouraged, when you want to be supported. I mean, what a great little haul of cards this week. Next are a selection of napkins that I've picked up recently. I can't help myself when it comes to napkins. I just love them. They're easy to use. I'm selling them in my Etsy shop. I mean, I just can't help myself. And this week was no different. I found some at the dollar store. I found some at HomeSense. I even found some at Jysk. So wherever there's napkins, Stacy will be looking. And I'll just show them off and let you know that eventually these will be available in my Etsy shop. Now, I took a chance on this napkin that's shaped like a butterfly. I think it's really cute, and it wasn't priced very expensively. I've never seen a shape like this before. And when I open it up, oh, there it is. I got duped. There's only the gold foiling on the 1/4 of the napkin. The other 3 panels are just plain color. But I mean, it's cute. It is what it is, and it's cute enough. And yeah, I was just a little disappointed that the gold foiling wasn't on all 4 corners. And so that's my napkin haul for this week. I mean, I really liked what I picked up. I think they're all just so cute. And like I said, eventually I'll have these up in my Etsy shop. Now I'm going to show a few items that I picked up in retail stores. And the first is this decorative tape. They call it decorative tape. It's washi tape. And I found this at Walmart actually for only like $2.50. So I love rainbows. I love the rainbow colors. So as soon as I saw it, it was in my basket, and I love the patterns of the rainbows, and I love the stripes. It's just so cute. Next, at my dollar store, I found these wooden beads with letters on it, and I'm simply just going to add these to my tin of beads. My grandnephew Mason just loves playing with the bead tin, and I have a feeling that this will help teach him a few more letters. And there it is, my tin of beads, and I'm going to go ahead and add those wooden beads with the letters on it in there. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what Mason makes of it. He just loves the bead tin, and he can just sort through it for like forever, it seems. And he never tires of it. Every time he's here for a visit, he always asks for this tin of beads to play with, and I think it's absolutely cute. I have a stencil of some hearts. I found this one at the dollar store and thought, oh, that is a cute stencil, so I thought I'd bring it home. And then, of course, not just the hearts, there was also a bird stencil, and I thought it was a good scale for index cards, so I brought that home as well. Let me know in the comments section below what your favorite thing was, and well, that's it for me today. I hope you like this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you can see what I'm up to tomorrow. And until my next video, bye-bye.